This is Liam Gotti. I look like shit right now, but I don't have to be on set. But today I figured I would tell you guys, or show you guys rather, what a lot of professionals have. I call it a go bag. A lot of people call it a set bag. It's usually a bag that you put, keep in your car if you do a lot of porn in general and stuff like that. So, let's get started, shall we? Let's see what the professionals usually put in their car. Yes, it's an old man bag, I realize that. But that's what I like to use, is it's easy to carry. Now let's open it up, shall we? Before I get started, let me make this very clear. The only reason that a lot of professionals pack these things is because studios may not have these things. So it's always good to be, over-prepared than under-prepared, especially if you're at a studio. So, now that we got the way, let's dig in. Let's get the elephant out of the room first. Now, the first item I'm going to show you guys isn't something that a lot of people pack. And before I say this, it's not that I can't get the job done, but Desensitizing Sprite. Let's put that back in the bag. The reason that I pack it is because sometimes I have to go through multiple scenes or stuff like that. Now, I am pierced downstairs, and whenever you're going, and sometimes my piercing can turn sideways. And if that director didn't say cut, or the producer or whatever, guess what? I gotta keep going. So afterward, I may be very sore. So, I use that after. And it has been a godsend. Number 2. Before I move on to number 2, I want to say this. Whenever you do this, the studio usually let them know, but this has to be after oral things. You cannot put desensitizing spray on and then get oral. That's a really bad thing. Don't do it. Let your actresses know if the studio didn't. Let them know if you are pierced. Which most of the people in the industry isn't. That's how I get work. Now, number 2. A towel. A wash rag. And I'm just going to put this up a little bit. And soap. You are most likely going to want to take a shower after. And a lot of studios, unless they shoot in a hotel and stuff like that, some shooting bed and breakfast, B&B stuff, things like that, you're going to want to shower. So, those things are very fucking important. And sometimes people will take showers when they arrive, and yeah. So, take those things, without a doubt. They're very important. It's not only responsible of the person you're working with to do so, and most of them will, but it is also your responsibility as a man to make sure your balls are clean. So, do that. The next thing would be, and this should be obvious for most people, I always like to pack 2 pairs of clothes with no logos. Make sure there's no logos. I will explain why that is in a different video, but please pack 2 pairs of clothes. Now, depending on where you are in the country, most men, you want a plain black or white shirt and a pair of pants. If you're down more south and stuff like that, you're probably going to want to pack a gym outfit, because that's how important it is. A woman, yoga clothes, things of that nature. But some people only pack 1. I say pack 2. A white shirt, a black shirt, a pair of shorts, just know where you're traveling to, know what they want, and a pair of pants. And now for the controversial one that a lot of people want to know. Do you? What would that be? The answer is yes. The little blue pill. A lot of us use it. Sometimes you'll go on to multiple scenes a day and stuff like that, and you would be surprised you're like, oh no, Liam, like, I could fuck in front of anyone, stuff like that. Try fucking in front of 12 people. And even after you finish or whatever, you might have to go to another shoot. Yes, most men in the industry do use a little blue pill. So, yes, it is a common thing. And yes, doctors know what we do. My doctor knows, that's, as you can see. But yes, we do use a little blue pill. Not all of us, but most of us do. Next thing. This is very explanatory. If you have to do a makeout scene or something like that, you don't want your breath smelling like shit. Also, you don't have to, but also recommend taking like some peppermints or something like that for you to suck on or chew on or whatever. Actually, don't chew on anything because you want your teeth to be clean. So, some like mints will do. Next thing's a big one. Lubricants. They're gonna, usually whenever you go to set and stuff like that, you won't even know who you're working with till like 5 minutes before you meet them. You may not find them attractive and stuff like that, but they're in porn. So it's your job to be able to get it done. Now, this one is Bad Dragon. Thank you to them, by the way. The good thing about this lubricant is it also looks like, well, we'll say lubricant. But if you don't have that, coconut oil is your best fucking friend. So, you could take coconut oil, oh god, heat it up in the microwave, perfect lubricant. So, yes, pack that. Always think ahead. Plus, if you have these things and stuff like that, a studio living, you're like, damn, maybe I need him to be my key grip or train people and stuff like that. Me and my partner, we tend to go on sets to where they want us to work with newbies. People, amateurs that start getting into the business and stuff like that. So if you're over-prepared, you are prepared. Next thing, this is a given. I always have deodorant. Just like the toothbrush and toothpaste, you already know why. Listerine, or something equivalent. Just like toothbrushing, and this may sound bad, but you can offer your co-performer that as well. I'm just using this big bottle right now because I have to go buy another small bottle. Also, quick break real quick. For the women out there, a lot of studios won't tell you this, but I guess it's implied. Take a douche with you because after a couple scenes or whatever, they're going to want you to douche. They usually, no studio ever usually provides this whatsoever. So, for all the females out there, bring a douche. Not everybody packs this, but little napkins. Again, thank you to Bad Dragon for this. Because spills or whatnot. But you're going to get in the shower either way. But things do get knocked over and stuff like that and everything. So, yeah. Pap napkins. And very lastly, and this is something that you don't have to put in your go bag. But whenever you arrive to set, you must make sure you have 2 forms of ID. Be it your driver's license, social security card, birth certificate, or whatever. Some people will put their social security card and birth certificate in their go bag. I don't. Also, I'd like to make a thing that a lot of creators have talked about what they put in their go bag and stuff like that. They also put cologne, perfume, and stuff like that. No. Because some people are allergic to cologne and stuff like that, or it might make the scene worse. It might make you come off too strong. But anyways, I just wanted to kind of show you guys like what I have in my set bag / go bag. I hope that was helpful, and I hope that you guys learned something. And if you want to be a porn star and you need representation, please reach out. Till next time, I love you guys, and I hope you learned something.